Emergency response times have been an issue in the city with mounting concerns over wait times for ambulances.
Now, paramedic dispatchers are speaking out amid ongoing contract negotiations with the city. CTV's Natalie Johnson has the details.
It was in December that Joanna Robertshaw was on her way to a holiday party when she encountered a young woman in medical distress near Bloor and Church.
We came upon this woman who had, fallen, seemed partially unconscious.
As others on the sidewalk rushed to her aid, Robertshaw pulled out her phone to call 911.
We were immediately put on hold for at least maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Pretty frantic, right? We must have waited 15 minutes, 20 minutes easy for an ambulance to come. Terrifying, because, it could have been a matter of life and death.
If you have fewer people to pick up lines, then the calls get answered slower.
The union representing those emergency medical dispatchers now sounding the alarm on retention rates as it faces off with the city at the bargaining table.
It's a job that requires a lot of sacrifice, and as far as bargaining goes, our members only want the tools necessary to be able to do their jobs.
CUPE Local 79 says those tools include better pay and benefits for those call takers and dispatchers to ensure they don't leave for higher wages in the same role elsewhere. A 2024 Auditor General report found that in Toronto, the turnover rate for emergency call takers and dispatchers more than tripled from 7 to 27% between 2019 and 2023. In that same time frame, the dispatch response time for high acuity calls increased by 35%.
Poor retention is tied to longer 911 hold times.
There are many folks that are working hard. We recognize them, we respect them, and the negotiation will continue to happen.
The city telling CTV News in a statement that it remains committed to supporting the emergency medical dispatchers and call takers who perform some of the most challenging work in Canada's largest city. We are dedicated to securing a fair and equitable agreement that highlights the demanding and critical nature of their work while delivering value for Torontonians. We have highlighted to Local 79 that compensation for these staff is a key issue for the city.
They say every second matters. I'm not a doctor, but you really see that it does.
The union insisting those response times will be decided at the bargaining table. Natalie Johnson, CTV News.